This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Bring it out!
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So he said holy means set apart. We're not the same. We separate.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people.
Hold up. The same as all people.
Above all people.
The same as the white man.
Above all people.
Same as the Chinese man.
Above all people.
Anyway.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So we are special people, set apart people. That we the ones that do everything better, we dress better, look better, you know what I'm saying, and cook better. We do everything we do to the T, bro. We like that. We number one in everything. We all that. You know what I'm saying? Because we are set apart people. Hold that too, come.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 45.
Bring it out!
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments.
To what?
To keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee.
Read that one more time for the brother and for me.
Moreover, all these curses.
Hold up. He said curses, so it's a curse, a good thing or a bad thing, brother?
At the Bible, good thing.
Huh?
At the Bible, gotta be a good thing.
A curse?
If it's at the Bible, gotta be a good thing.
No. See, look, because the Lord is a man of war, man. Hey, look, so let me tell you this. If your mother or your father said, hey, take that chicken out before I get home so it could get thawed out and we could cook dinner tonight. And you in the house, you playing 2K with your feet kicked up, you know what I'm saying? And your mother come to the door and you ain't took that chicken out. What your mother gonna do? What she gonna do? She gonna throw a fit. She gonna mess around, beat your ass, and you probably ain't gonna eat dinner tonight. You gonna go to bed hungry. You know what I'm saying? She probably gonna order herself some food and send you to bed. Cause you ain't take the chicken out. You know what I'm saying? But look. I'll bring it out. Bring it out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1.
Bring it out!
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
So he said, if you hearken diligently, because the first verse that I read to you, 28 45, it said, if thou will not hearken. So this is going to tell you what's going to happen if you do hearken, meaning if you do listen. Read.
Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So are we above all nations of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who are Israelites, above all nations, or are we below all nations in the society right now? We the low. You know what I'm saying? So that was saying that the Lord will put you on high if you listen to the commandments. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to him, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be on high. But you said we on low. So that must mean that we didn't do something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we missed out on something. So cause give me 16. Bring that out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Hold up, I thought you said blessed.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
So that's a curse. A curse is a bad thing. Coming from the Bible, the Most High, hey, he's not going to see, he is your Heavenly Father. He's not going to sit over here and just let you do whatever the hell you want, and he's going to bless you. You know what I'm saying? You think you're going to sit over, like I was just asking you, hey, you think if you're not taking that chicken out, your mother ain't going to do nothing to you? She's going to say, hey, take some allowance and go get you something to eat. You know? No, she not. She going to get on that ass. So because we didn't listen to the commandments, we didn't hearken to the Lord, listen to what he said, hey, these curses came upon us. And this was one curse. Hey, you said, hey, we sitting low, so that's being cursed in the city. And what else?
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
Hey, can a so-called black man keep a job? Are we known for keeping jobs? The first thing we gonna do is say, you know, I got the block. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna go hustle. You know what I'm saying? Not even say you gonna sell drugs and all, but hey, people got that entrepreneur spirit. They know how to make cash. They got the gift of gab. They use their talents. They don't want to keep a job though. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? We the last ones hired, but the first ones fired every time, bro. So that's cursed in the field, bro. That's a 2-year-old baby. And this what happened if your ass. This what happened if you wanted to run. If you wanted to daggone not pick cotton today. Say, you know, I don't give a damn about no cotton. I ain't picking it. They're gonna whip your ass. This is cursed in the field, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is what happened to our people if they ran from that work. They didn't want to work. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to work in that field, but they forced us to do it. That's being cursed in the field. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one curse. That's only happening to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Hey, because it's the white man. Hey, is the white man poor right now? Huh? Is the white man going through? Is the white man cursed in the field? Is the white man cursed in the city? You know what I'm saying? And he probably up in one of them big ass buildings right now, looking down on us, living his best life. Hey, give me the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 48. I heard that. So that's being cursed. So can I ask you, is the Chinese man cursed in the city in the field? Do you see you don't see no Chinese man struggling in the hood, do you? But you see the Chinese man in the hood, don't you? Making that money, right? Selling us cat, rat, and dog that we like. You know what I'm saying? Cause our people love some damn China man, don't they? You know what I'm saying? They be on there, hey, they don't give a damn. All the rumors they heard about a cat being in that joint, they're still gonna get some. They're still gonna eat it. They'll still eat it, right? You know what I'm saying? They'll still eat it. Hey, are the so-called Arabs, are they cursed in the hood? What they in the hood doing? They at the gas stations. They at the damn the little mini marts that got the food for the food stamps. Miami Grill. You know what I'm saying? New York. Hey, and that's Elam. That's the East Indian. You know what I'm saying? And they not even our people. They just, maybe because they dark skinned, they ain't our people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all these people got us in captivity, man. You know what I'm saying? Had us in captivity at one point in time. And we over here in the hood serving them. We buy, the damn Arabs say that they don't eat pork, but they'll sell it to you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they say they don't smoke cigarettes, but they'll say you a single in a Rello. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. So you know what I'm saying? That's only happening to the Israelites today. You know what I'm saying? This is a nationality. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we are the only people whose nationality is just gone, bro. Like, we don't know nothing. But give me that Deuteronomy 28 and 48.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shall thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
Hold up, and what?
In hunger and in thirst.
And what?
And in thirst.
I can quench my own thirst.
And in thirst. And in nakedness.
And in nakedness.
And in want of all things.
Hold up. And want of all, I can do it myself. I can do it for me, bro. I can do it for me. I don't need my enemy.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Destroyed you. So you're gonna go to your enemies in hunger. Where you get your groceries from? Who own Walmart? The so-called white man. And who own Snooks? The so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, where you get your gas from? The gas station, right? It was owned by the what? The Arabs, right? White man Arabs. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it said in nakedness. So where you get your clothes from? Hey, you might could go and buy the material and say, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna print my own clothing line. But hey, you gotta go and buy the material from the white man. You want to start a farm, you gotta go to the white man for the seed and buy the land from the so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? And in thirst. Where you get your water from? If you don't pay your water, who you gotta pay your water bill to? Look, hey, I bet if you don't pay bill, you know what I'm saying? Hey, ain't that crazy? We gotta pay bills. and the white man's name is Bill. We gotta pay our bill. We gotta pay Bill. You know what I'm saying? If we don't pay Bill, hey, Bill gonna cut our shit off. If we can't flush our toilet, you might have woke up the next morning, take a major dump. Damn, toilet ain't flushing. I forgot to pay Bill. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened. Hey, and they said, and one of all things. So if you want to go, say if you want to go overseas or something, what you gotta have to go overseas? A passport, ID, you know what I'm saying, all that, right? Where you gotta get that from? The so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? They said, and one of all things, he's gonna put a yoke of iron upon your neck until he destroyed you. Like your dog, right? You see your dog standing still, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, your dog must be trained, right? Because if you take that leash off your dog, is he gonna run up the street? He's gonna run up the street, right? He gonna kick it, ain't he? He gonna kick it, but look, you keep that on him, and look where he stay at. You keep that on him, and every time he try to run, you yank him up. Eventually, he gonna get tired of getting yanked up. He's gonna be like, man, I ain't even about to do it. So you go, all right, well, I think he good. I'm gonna take that chain off, and now he just sitting there. He don't wanna run no more. Because he destroyed. Now, because he thinking like, damn, I'm gonna yank me up again. The white man put that yoke of iron upon your neck until you got destroyed. You ever heard about they abolished slavery? The abolishment of slavery, Abraham Lincoln and stuff like that? That's symbolic to them taking that chain off our neck. Saying that we free, we got the same rights as them and all that other stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, some of our people left and they try to start businesses. You know what I'm saying? But some of our people were destroyed and they wanted to stay slaves. You know what I'm saying? So that was that yoke of iron upon your neck until you got destroyed. What you got? Hey, so, Khan, you know what I'm saying? So let me ask you one thing about our brothers. Hey, do we love each other? Do we show love to each other?
I do.
I mean, to y'all know each other, but you know what I'm saying? But hey, this thing about the black man, do we show love to each other? Huh? What does the music sound like today? What is it? Hood music. Hey, who you listen to, brother? Yo, so you rap? What you rap about?
Everything.
Like what? Progression? Okay, well, like what? What you progressing in?
Struggle, rags and riches.
Okay, rags and riches. How you get out them rags and riches?
Change your environment.
And you change your environment by doing what?
Bettering myself, being around people with the same like-minded like me.
That's right. Where you from? Chicago? That's what's up, man. I'm from DC, man. All praise. Hey, if y'all got some time, hey, come back and listen. I know y'all from Chicago, y'all probably walking around trying to experience something, but just come on back through and learn your nationality in these last days, man. All right. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let me ask you, because they from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what did King Von rap about? Drill music. And what does drill music sound like? Killing your brother, killing your sister. Hey, no, killing your brother. Hey, freaking off on your sister. You know what I'm saying? Not loving her. You know what I'm saying? Passing her to your dog. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That's what we be talking about. Hey, let me read this. This is another curse that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans go through. Because what's the other stigma they got about black men, about the family?
Broken homes, you know.
We won't stay in our family, right?
Yeah, he's broken homes, you know, black families be together.
Exactly, a broken home, the man always hating the wife. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he calling her a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, I don't give a damn about you. You know what I'm saying? And they going like that. Read that, King.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54.
Bring it out!
So that the man that is tender among you.
So when he say tender, he mean not like he's soft or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like he hospitable, he humble.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
It's going to be good towards his brother.
Evil toward his brother. And toward the wife of his bosom.
And toward the wife of his bosom. Not going to be evil just not towards his brother, but towards the wife, the woman. And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead. Which he shall what?
Which he shall lead.
Now he's going to stay at home with his kids.
Which he shall lead.
See that? Hey, sister, y'all got a few minutes to hear the words of the Most High. See that? You know what I'm saying? But see, that's the evil eye towards our brother and the evil eye towards our sister, man. You know what I'm saying? Because look, the first thing a man gonna do, you know what I'm saying, is when you having an evil eye towards a woman, he looking at, you know what I'm saying, oh, her assets. He looking at how fat she is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he looking at how fat her butt is. You know what I'm saying? He looking at, and in his head, he thinking like, man, I don't even want to be with her for real, but she do got some nice ass. I'm just trying to smash. You know what I'm saying? And then get her pregnant. And then like, man, you getting on my damn nerve, and she going through her emotions, and you ain't there for her. Then she have a baby, and you find out she pregnant, and then guess what? You don't want to be in the kid's life no more, cause you didn't even want to be with the woman in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you just wanted to deal with that woman because she belonged to another man. Cause you know our people always like stuff that they can't have. You know what I'm saying? We brag about it all the time, dealing with another man girl. You know what I'm saying? I think about that all the time. Yeah, Esau, go ahead and run the other way. Yeah, man, we ain't dealing with him. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it is. That's the stigma about that. That's a curse. Hey, is the white man going through that? Hey, is the white man, hey, having an evil eye towards another white man? You see them out here, hey, sliding on their ops in the street? I'm gonna go slide on Timmy today. I'm gonna go get my hunting gun, and I'm gonna go and slide on Bob. I'm gonna pull up on Bob block. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna smoke Bob today. I'm smoking on Bob pack. Nah, man, you don't see none of that. You don't see none of that with the white people. You know what I'm saying? You don't see the Chinese man doing a drive-by samurai. You know what I'm saying? Hop out with their soda guns. No, you don't see that, man. You only see that with the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Right. Hold that. So, hey, let me ask y'all another question. It's another curse. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because the Lord said we would be cursed if we didn't listen to his commandments, man. You know what I'm saying? And so far, I want to see if you follow.
I gotta go out this big dog.
All right, so look, big dog.
I'm ready to move around.
I already know. I got a few,
Wait. Hold on.
Hey, how did the so-called black people get over here? On what? That's right. Now look, Moses was talking, and Moses said that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who are Israelites will go through these things. You know what I'm saying? He said, because our nationality is an Israelite, brother. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're trying to explain to our people. We are Israelites according to the Bible. The ones that came out of Egypt, the ones that came out of slavery. You know what I'm saying? The ones that Moses freed. Hey, he said that these curses will come upon them and overtake them. You know what I'm saying? These are prophecies. And prophecy is something that was said that came to pass. You know what I'm saying? So look, give me Exodus 20 and 2, and give me Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Cause you said how we get over here, brother? Bet.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out!
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Hold on, King. He said Egypt. Because what did he say? The Israelites was what, brother, in Egypt? They were slaves. Read that.
This book of Exodus chapter 20 verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. So like the brother just said, hey, they were slaves. Israelites were slaves. Hey, we were slaves. I mean, not us, right? We still are technical slaves. You know what I'm saying? Right now, to this day. And you got Baruch 3 and 8. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish breaking this down, and I'm gonna let you go, brother. Y'all got a flyer though? You never Baruch 3 and 8. Because, hey, this is because that happened in the past. It's still going on to this day. You know what I'm saying? You got that? Bring it out.
It's the book of Baruch chapter 3 verse 8.
Bring it out!
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
We are what?
We are yet this day in our captivity.
Nah, that was back in the 50s.
We are yet this day in our captivity.
Where thou hast scattered us for reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments.
Oh, what? Taxes.
And to be subject to payments.
Hey, I get all that gross, but I only get half of what I gross.
And to be subject to payments.
That's it.
According to all of the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God.
Which departed from the Lord our God, meaning we departed from the commandments. This is why that yoke of iron came upon our neck to destroy us. They took it off our neck to destroy us. So now they flipped the script. Instead of putting physical chains on us, they put spiritual chains on our mind. So now we don't know who we are. We could discontinue from our heritage. You know, reading that, King? So he said, hey, Egypt, but so not because it was so Moses was prophesying that we was going to go into Egypt again. When Moses said that, the Israelites heard that, they were like, oh, snap, we're going into slavery again? This time with what?
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Hold up, with what?
With ships.
Hey, on the G5 jet.
With ships.
On a ski boat.
With ships.
We walked through the daggone, we just walked over here.
With ships. By the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And you ain't gonna know that you're an Israelite. You're gonna think you're just a so-called Negro, nigga, hood nigga. Hey, I'm from O Block. Hey, I'm from 63rd. Hey, I'm from over South. I'm from over East. I'm from over West. I'm North. You're gonna think you just all that. You ain't gonna know where you come from again.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
See it no more again.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
And no man shall buy you. Meaning, guess what? Back in those slavery days, you could work, and you could redeem, or you could buy your freedom. This captivity, no matter how much racks you make, how many millions you got in your bank account, hey, you still gonna be a so-called nigga. You still a nigga. At the end of the day, no matter how many, and yeah, Jay-Z made that song. No matter how much millions you make, you're still a nigga to them. You know what I'm saying? You will never be on top of them. You know what I'm saying? You will stay low. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord said all this was going to happen to the Israelites if we did not keep His commandments. You know what I'm saying? So if this is happening, if Moses prophet was prophesying to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who are Israelites, what does that make you, brothers? Y'all be what? Y'all will be Israelites. Y'all will straight up be Israelites. So that means we Israelites. Because this ain't happening to no other nation. No other nation that people go through what we go through. Get oppressed like how we get oppressed. You know what I'm saying? This didn't happen to everybody. The transatlantic slave trade didn't happen to everyone. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all eat, can I leave y'all with like one commandment? One commandment. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you eat pork? You don't eat pork? You eat shrimp? You eat crab, lobster? Okay. Give me Leviticus 11:7, and then jump down to 9.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7.
Bring it out!
And the swine.
And the what?
And the swine.
What is swine, brother?
Though he divide the hoof. It's like it. And be cloven-footed. Yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
He is what?
He is unclean to you.
Hey, I could take them chitlins and I could just throw some Lysol on them, soak them up, you know what I'm saying, get all the smell out of there. What?
He is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you.
So you can't eat pork. That's a commandment. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people that eat that pork, they don't understand like where they get these parasites from. You know what I'm saying? Pork is the most nastiest creature on the earth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they are the garbage disposal of the land. You know what I'm saying? They eat poop. They eat their own babies that they dead or alive. They even eat dead carcasses. There was just a video going viral of them eating a dead Ukraine soldier. You know what I'm saying? They was eating that. They was eating a damn dead dog. You know what I'm saying? They eat dead. They just eat. They just eat. They don't even chew it up. They just devour. You know what I'm saying? And they don't sweat. So even like they getting cancer and they got tumors and stuff, and they know what they do. When they put it in the package, they just pick it out and wrap it up and then feed it to you. They cut it out and feed it to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's causing our people to have chronic illnesses like diabetes, clogged arteries that make you have a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? You might get a parasite in your brain or something, and you don't even know how it got there. You know what I'm saying? But it came from what you eat. You know what I'm saying? And you said you eat shrimp and stuff, right? Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Would you eat a roach? Would you eat a spider? Like, let me get that tarantula off the ground. You know what I'm saying? Hey, pass me the butter sauce. Put that tarantula leg right there. You know, let me fry that thing up. You want to eat that? All right. So read that.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 9.
Bring it out!
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
All that's in the water, right?
whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
They shall be an abomination to you. So crabs, they got shells, not scales. You know what I'm saying? Catfish, they got fins, but they ain't got no scales. You know what I'm saying? You know, you would say you wouldn't eat no daggone no roach. So you don't eat shrimp, because that's what that is. It's a roach in the sea.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't eat that stuff, right? It's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it causes our people to understand why they go through these things, but it's because of what we ingest. You know what I'm saying? We ingest the daggone, the pork, the damn shrimp, the crab, and the lobster, and they make these in the so-called white man. They put these on commercials. They put a Red Lobster commercial with the damn lemon and the damn butter. You know what I'm saying? Come and get some Red Lobster. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and like our people love stunting. So they go and get a big king crab leg just to take a picture on Instagram like, hey, we eating good over here. You know what I'm saying? We eating good. We got the lobster with the butter sauce. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm eating good. Straight pork chop over this thing. Yeah, they boost these things, but these are abominations to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And hey, it's the whole duty of man is to fear the Most High. Hey, give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Hey, give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6. But I'm letting you go with this one. I'm gonna let you go with this. I'm gonna let you these two, and you gone. I ain't gonna say nothing no more after that. I ain't gonna break it down. I ain't gonna break it down. That's my word. After that. Okay, 7 and 6. Give me that first, and then hold that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12.
Bring it out.
And now Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy God,
That's right.
to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul,
That's right.
to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, for which I command thee this day for thy good.
So they for your good. To keep the commandments, they for your good. No, hey, put away that stuff, man. Stop eating the shrimp. Stop eating the pork. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's not good for you. Just start with that commandment. That's just one. Read that. Because we are a special people to the Lord. And we don't want to be like everybody else, because we not. We set apart. Read that, King.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So he said holy means set apart. We're not the same. We separate.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people.
Hold up. The same as all people.
Above all people.
We the same as the white man.
Above all people.
Same as the Chinese man.
Above all people.
The Arab.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So we are special people, set apart people. That we the ones that do everything better. We dress better, look better. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cook better. We do everything. Everything we do to the T, bro. We like that. We number one in everything and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because we are set apart people. We are special people to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So hey, brother, next time somebody call you a black man, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna tell them, brother?
That's right.
We Israelites, and we are special people according to the Most High God. Hey, but you go ahead and get little brother home. He like he's side, man.
I appreciate that.
All right, brother. All right, little brother. All right, brother.
All right, my brother. Hey,
Yeah, that's a King Koso too.
yes, sir.
Yeah, this thing mighty, man.
Go, bro.
You only find more.
Yeah, I already know I used to have one. He was a runt, and he was already that big.